What's up, guys? And welcome back. This is the second episode of Dopeless Nation. Yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! Yeah, we did it! Yeah, we did it! Episode 2. Seems just like yesterday we just did this. No, seriously, thank you for the response. We had so many people come out. I didn't think we were going to get anybody, really. I thought I was going to record this thing. It was going to be a one and done, and it was going to fizzle out on its own. But we actually had a really good response. So I just want to thank everybody who tuned in. I want to thank everybody that reached out and said, hey, when's the next episode dropping? I'm hoping this isn't something that I do like 4 or 5 episodes of and just burn out and not do it again, because I had a lot of fun. So thanks for that. I want to also let everybody know that this podcast, the Dopeless Nation podcast, is available on all your favorite streaming platforms now where you can listen to podcasts. So that's Google Podcasts, that's Apple Podcasts, that's Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, wherever it is you go to listen to your favorite podcast, you can find us now. So it's simply just searching Dopeless Nation. You'll see the cool little logo pop up, and there you go. You're in there. Also, don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Everything's at Dopeless Nation. It's kind of weird promoting a TikTok at my age, but the people are on TikTok, so I got to be on TikTok. That's just the way it is. We're there. Look us up, like us, follow us, share it, whatever. Spread the word. It'll be nice to see like all the socials evolve, because right now I'm sure I'm pissing all my friends off online, because all I'm doing really is promoting dopelessnation.com and endlessly spamming whether it's a new merch drop or some kind of promotion going on, and now talking about this podcast. So I think as we get more listeners, and thanks again, but like as we get more listeners, because I know you guys are coming, it'll be cool to see it evolve to where it's less of me just, hey, come on, guys, just come and tune in. And it'll be a place where we can just have this conversation. Less promo, less spammy, and we can see this community grow and thrive and turn into whatever it is God has planned. So I'm really looking forward to that. So check us out, Facebook, Insta, TikTok, at Dopeless Nation. If you're looking for something cool to wear, dopelessnation.com. And that's the end of that. Let's get into the podcast. So I was thinking about Back to the Future. Not like the movie, but thinking about the future. Like a lot. I've found myself lately, and a lot in the past, where I'm either thinking about the past a lot, or my head's in tomorrow, next week, a year from now. And I don't know if that's like somewhere that people like me trip up, or if that's something that you've done in the past or today, where you can be having a great day, no matter how good it's going, whether you're with a big group of friends or you're at work trying to focus on a task, or you're in your car, or for me, the worst time is when I'm in bed trying to go to bed. I always find myself either thinking about the past or worrying about the future. There's this article that came out, because I'm thinking about why that is, but there's this article that came out back in January, came out of Virginia Tech, January 25th. The headline says, "How we view the future may hold keys to recovery from alcohol use disorder." I'll read that again. It says, "How we view the future may hold keys to recovery from alcohol use disorder." Then it goes on to say, English, Eli. It says, researchers suggest that modifying the time perspective of people with alcohol use disorder may improve their recoveries. What? Who wrote this? Researchers suggest that modifying the time, blah, 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 blah. A lot of big words, a lot of syllables. Of course, a doctor wrote this. A doctor out of Virginia Tech. used a lot of words to say something really simple. It goes on to say a slow strategy may be the fast track for people recovering from alcohol use disorder. And I'm thinking to myself, what's a slow strategy? What do they mean by that? It says by focusing on decision making and adding the perspective of evolutionary evolutionary 6 syllables. By focusing on decision making and adding the perspective of evolutionary biology, we've taken a fresh approach that is showing us ways to predict how an individual would experience recovery. Okay, are you tracking with that? Are you following me so far? I think what they're trying to say that people, individuals who take a slow approach, as in, I don't know, staying in the moment. I don't know what this is trying to say. It says people with slow life history strategies were more focused on future rewards and personal growth. They exhibited positive economic, health, and personal development behaviors. They were more likely to recover from alcohol use disorder. People with fast life history strategies were more focused on immediate rewards and showed comparatively reduced concern for personal health. Researchers suspect people with alcohol use disorder who exhibit faster life history strategies may face greater challenges during recovery. Okay, I think I know what they're trying to say here, and I could be totally wrong, so hit me up in the comments, message me online if what I'm about to say is just a load of shit. But I'm thinking this slow life strategy are the people who day to day, as they go about their life, they're in no rush. Like, yeah, they have goals, they have dreams, but there isn't any deadline. Like in their mind, they're not saying, I need to have this by then, or I got to be out of that halfway house on this day. I need to have a car or that car by this, whatever. I need to have the job promotion by this time. I need to fill in the blank. They kind of just take the day as it comes. They're able to receive things, whether it's criticism, bad weather when they wake up, it's a rainy day. They're just able to go with the flow. And it's kind of this, yeah, I guess, I don't know. It sounds good when you say slow life strategy. Whereas people who have this fast life approach to everything, I don't know. I remember the first time I got sober years ago. Right away, I wanted things very quickly. I thought, okay, cool. Now that I'm not sticking a needle in my arm, I need to be working here. I need to have this vehicle. I need to move out of this house and move into that house. I need to get the girl, get married, have kids, call it a day. Everything needed to come quickly. And I remember that tripping me up because what I was doing was placing unneeded expectations at that time on my life while still trying to figure out how to recover from alcoholism, from addiction. I had so many plans the day I got sober. Gonna write music, gonna start a band, gonna do that. I mean, it was too much. Instead of figuring out how to just not pick up a drink, I had this fast life approach to everything. I was living in the future and I was unhappy because the things that I wanted today, I didn't have yet, which really is just the same thing as, I don't know. I remember when I used to call my dope dealer, I expected him to pick up before the first ring ended. I wanted him to say, yes, sir, I have exactly what you're asking for and I'll be there in 2 minutes. And I wanted to get it at a discount and I wanted it to be the best thing I've ever tried in my whole life. Fast. Need to get it right now. But this slow life approach seems to be the hit they're talking about. What else did it say? Whatever. Yeah, it just goes on to say a bunch of big words with lots of syllables, a bunch of medical things, blah, 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 that I don't understand because I'm not a doctor. So out with that. Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. So as cool as it is, what can I do right now? What's something that I can do today to help myself stay grounded? Playing, like just to play. Like when you feel good, you feel strong. Feeling a sense of your own well-being strengthens your ability to have an I can handle it attitude, which lessens fear and improves flexibility. That's so big, like flexibility throughout the day. So as things come, if I have this loosey-goosey attitude, I think it'll help in regards to not taking myself too seriously or any situation too seriously to where it just gets my mind spinning. Play means engaging in any activity purely for your own pleasure, enjoyment, and recreation. Such activities release mood-enhancing endorphins, and when experienced with others, creates a sense of connection, community, and trust, all of which makes the present moment more tolerable, bearable, and even fun, which creates new neural pathways, logging feel-good experience. I am not a doctor. I just said neural pathways. Yes, yeah. Next one, share your experience. The more emotion you feel in any moment, the more deeply it encodes in your brain, memory, and emotional landscape. Sharing a moment by healthily connecting to someone else gives the experience emotional resonance. It engages the limbic system of your brain that encourages the dopamine circuit, which promotes feelings of harmony. The end result, the creation of a sense of peace, calm, and belonging. That sounds amazing. So, sharing in my experiences with other people, I think that's the biggest thing that I love about being in recovery. I know that what I do early in the morning and late at night in regards to the steps that I take to just start and end my day to maintain the sobriety that I have in a 24-hour period belongs to me, myself, and I. But these meetings that I go to throughout the week, that's when I get to share in the experience of what's happening in my life. Sometimes I don't go to 12-step meetings because I need a meeting. You know, sometimes I don't go because I'm thinking about drinking or picking up a drug. I go because I get to see you there. I get to hear your highs and lows of your day. I get to celebrate with you when something great happens. I get to mourn rightly, shoulder to shoulder, when you're hurting. And that's why I go to meetings. I go out there to look for sponsees. If I'm sponsoring people, that's where I got to go. Somebody's going to walk in asking questions. I want to help them. So to share in my experience, to share our experiences in these rooms is a very magical thing. And I love how it talks about how it engages the limbic system of our brains that encourages the dopamine circuit, which promotes feelings of harmony. The end result being that it creates a sense of peace, calm, and belonging. Keeping my feet firmly planted, right here, right now. The last one I wanted to talk about was noticing details. Being present means paying attention and noticing both the big and little picture. Developing your connection to the present moment happens automatically when you notice the details of the moment you're in. Going back to short-term goals, long-term dreams. If I can stay here in this moment, and by paying attention, I can still see the bigger picture without fretting about it. I can see what's coming and not freak out because I'm too busy enjoying what's happening right now. That's beautiful. On page 417 of one of my favorite books, it says, "When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, or situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me, and I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it is supposed to be at this moment." feet firmly planted on the ground. No matter what happens, rain or shine, let the wind come. I am rooted. You can't move me. The past doesn't haunt me. Tomorrow doesn't scare me. And that's where I want to be. And don't get me wrong, like I wrestle with this throughout the day, multiple times a day. But I'm getting better these days that when the wind starts to blow, instead of going vertical and airborne because the wind is too much for me, I remain firmly planted, feet on the ground, not a worry in sight. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Time isn't precious at all because it's an illusion. What you perceive as precious is not time, but the one point that is out of time, the now. That is precious indeed. The more you are focused on time, past and future, the more you miss the now, the most precious thing there is. If you feel anxiety or depression, you are not in the present. You are either anxiously projecting the future or depressed and stuck in the past. The only thing you have any control over is the present moment. Simple breathing exercises can make us calm and present instantly. The ability to be in the moment, the ability to be in this present moment is a major component of mental wellness. Life gives you plenty of time to do whatever you want to do if you stay in the present moment. Do not ruin today with mourning tomorrow. Sometimes you need to sit lonely on the floor in a quiet room in order to hear your own voice and not let it drown in the noise of others. Always hold fast to the present. Every situation, indeed every moment, is of infinite value, for it is the representative of a whole eternity. Be happy in the moment. That's enough. Each moment is all we need, not more. It stands to reason that anyone who learns to live well will die well. The skills are the same, being present in the moment and humble and brave and keeping a sense of humor. Your life requires your mindful presence in order to live it. Be here now. And if you feel lost, disappointed, hesitant, or weak, return to yourself, to who you are, here and now. And when you get there, you will discover yourself. Like a lotus flower in bloom, even in a muddy pond, beautiful and strong. And really, that's all I got for you guys this week. If you made it this far into the episode, thank you so much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here with me now, in this moment. You could have been anywhere else, doing anything else, but you're here with me. I'll see you next time.